Now, the next lesson here is change what you can and let go of the rest. Now, time is short, and this is another one of those facts you can't escape. If time is short, then it makes sense not to go wasting any of it, not a single lovely drop of it. It's my observation that the successful people in this life are the ones who wring every last ounce of satisfaction and energy out of life. They do that by practicing this simple lesson. They pay attention to what in their lives they have some control over, and they simply, economically, time-wise, let go of the rest. Now, if someone asks you to directly help them, then that's something you can do or not do as you choose. If the whole world asks you for your help, then there is very little you can do. Beating yourself up over this is counterproductive and such a waste of time. Now, I'm not saying to stop caring about things or to walk away from those in need. In fact, quite the opposite in many ways. But there are areas in which you can make a personal difference and other areas where you'll never even have to make a dent. And it's just about looking at time and where you need to spend it. Now, if you waste time struggling to change stuff that is obviously never going to be changed, then life will always pass and you'll miss it. If, on the other hand, you dedicate yourself personally to things you can change, areas where you can make a difference, then life becomes richer and more fulfilled. And the more rich it is, curiously, the more time you'll seem to have. Now, obviously, if lots of us get together, we can change pretty well anything. But this is a lesson for you. These are your personal set, and this is what you can do and what you can change. Now, if you have the ear of a president or prime minister, you might be able to shape policy that affects the entire nation. If you have the ear of a pope, you might have a hand in shaping the next, papal bull. But if you have an ear of a general, you might want to avert war. Now, if you have the ear of an editor, you might want to get your name in print. And if you have the ear of the head waiter, you might just want to be the best at the service, and so on and so on. So whose ear have you got? What influence do you have, and what change can you affect by using that influence? Now, often the only ear we have is our own. The only definite influence we have is over ourselves. The only thing we really, really can change is exactly that, ourselves. Wonderful, right? What an opportunity to do some good. What a chance to make a real contribution. Begin with ourselves and let it spread outwards. This way, we don't have to waste time preaching to those who won't listen. We don't have to waste effort or energy or resources over things we have no control over. And by changing ourselves, though, we can be assured of a result, a good result.